The decision to issue a summons for a charge of fraud for the Finance Minister, Pravin Gordhan, did seem to come amid a situation in which President Jacob Zuma was under pressure from the Public Protector. And we know that he clearly felt the pressure because the presidency actually issued a statement on Monday night that the presidency wanted an undertaking from the Public Protector's office that it would not issue a report on the state capture investigation. But I think we've reached a stage where no compromise is possible. This is a fight for incredibly high stakes. The only way you could force a compromise is if there's some sort of stalemate, or if there's some sort of way that one side can be forced to back down. There's a really important long-term implication that's playing out. So this decision's taken in a context in which the ANC appears divided, and what you're seeing is that the Gordhan issue pushes those divisions, it widens those divisions. We know that the party is under pressure electorally because of what happened in the local government elections. 54% of the vote went to the ANC. The ANC, as we know it, is about to undergo fundamental changes. What's happening around Pravin Gordhan speeds up that change really very quickly. It's always very difficult to know what's happening in the National Executive Committee of the ANC. What we do know is that some members of the NEC now publicly will say that they're very frustrated with what's happening. The balance of power in the NEC still seems to be with Zuma. So you're looking for the people in the NEC who might think, hold on, Zuma's time is nearly over. I need to look past that. I need to think for myself and for my party, but self-interest always helps here. We need to think, what am I going to do to ensure that I survive? The developments around SARS are fascinating, and they're an indicator of the sort of power relations generally. You've got Pravin Gordhan, the finance minister, who said that the behavior of Moyane is outrageous, to use his phrase. Just this week, he answered a question in Parliament in which he basically said he was very unhappy and disturbed by the way Tom Moyane had dealt with claims of basically illicit payments being made to his deputy, Jonas Makwakwa. People are questioning the integrity of SARS in a way that they never really did since SARS was created in the mid-1990s. In a way, SARS needs to be quite careful because its own legitimacy is at risk. In a way, the arguments don't matter at all. It's all about political power. That's the only thing that matters here. In my view, there's an equation I can't get around, which is that in December, President Jacob Zuma removed Nhlanhla Nene as finance minister. He appointed Des van Rooyen. The ANC refused to accept that and forced Zuma to change his mind, and that is how Pravin Gordhan was appointed in the end. I can't see how Zuma is in a stronger position now than he was in December when he removed Nhlanhla Nene. The ANC itself, in my view, is less united and weaker than it was in December when it forced Zuma to change course and to unappoint Des van Rooyen. And so you have this possible window where Zuma might be able to take action. And then, of course, the question becomes, well, who would he appoint in charge, and who would he appoint in Pravin Gordhan's stead? We don't know. There are several names in the running, but Zuma has shown a tendency to surprise in this portfolio before.